All right, I don't have fancy stuff, kids, so I'm just an old lady. All right. So, Born to Game has been on some kind of bipolar run when it comes to Dead Island 2. The game's just mid. Oh, the game's fun. Oh, the game's got problems. All right, so let's what now, Born to Game?
So I have now completed Dead Island 2.
Okay.
And the game has one huge problem.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, the game is a lot of fun. It started off incredibly boring. It got really
boring.
exciting. The weapons are cool. The mods you can put on them, the perks and stuff, the different areas you can explore. It's overall it's a very decent zombie game.
Right.
But having now completed it, all 24 story quests done, 20 out of the 33 side quests completed. I will put up an image on screen now so that you can see my exact exploration stats.
Okay.
And you'll see that I've also done 10 out of the 15 available lost and found quests.
Okay.
Now that's where my issue comes into play.
I don't fool with those.
I did quite a lot of the exploration.
Kind
not
of,
all of
but
it, obviously.
not really.
But through that, I only obtained one legendary weapon, being a knife that was found on the beach.
I only
near the
have
pier.
one. Okay.
And that's not necessarily the
I only have one legendary weapon, and that's the hammer that Sam B gave me. That's it. I put in over 100 hours in the game, and that's all I've got. Just the legendary hammer. One day I'll find all the legendary weapons. For right now, that's all I've ever found. Because I'm busy playing the game, learning the slayers, just enjoying my time, picking up random weapons, fooling around with the mods. That's all I'm doing. But okay. He's got a big problem
itself, but when it comes to games and rarity, legendary is the rarity everybody wants.
Okay,
for an example,
I
even though
guess.
it's named differently, when you're playing a game like The Division 2, you want those exotic weapons, at least at first. So when it comes to getting those weapons, there is an incredibly limited amount in Dead Island 2. So I found this legendary weapon doing a lost and found quest called Fool's Gold.
Okay.
And that's okay. It is nice to have essentially a side mission give you a reward of a legendary weapon. But you would think at some points throughout the story you are given really, really cool stuff. But the story offers nothing in terms of weapons.
Whoa! I had picked up a lot of really cool stuff that was pre-modded. You gotta look around, dork. The game offers you nothing. Oh my god.
Or anything like that. Or completing the quests that are available. And there's a part at the very end where you are handed a weapon during the closing cutscene to the game.
That's the one I got.
And when you return to the game after watching the cutscene and going through the credits, you are not actually given that weapon. You just used it for the cutscene and that was it.
What?
So that's a little bit frustrating, but...
You do get Sam B's hammer. I've used it. We've all used it. You guys have used it. Did you guys know I used it? What's he on about? What are you on about, bruh?
Talking about the lost and found quests, they are simply just filler content. The story quests go by really, really fast. The side quests, some of them are even locked until you've completed the main story.
Oh, that's a
lot
shame.
of this game doesn't make sense. Like basically how you would see typical progression in a game. It doesn't.
It's almost like Angry Joe. Oh, it's like the game wants me to go out there and kill more zombies to find stuff. This is too hard. Just give it to me.
Happen in Dead Island 2. And this game is really, really satire. It doesn't take itself seriously at all.
I know,
so
I love it.
in my opinion, they should have given the player a lot more fun, way more legendary weapons because you're so limited with them.
I have
more
loads
through the
of
story
fun
and
with
things like
weapons
that.
I
So these
find.
lost and found quests have you running back and forth, doing all these...
We've had fun, guys, right? Like, you've seen my playthroughs. We pick up weapons. We sometimes get lucky. We mod them up, and they're just a blast to play with. Like, yeah, okay.
different little, basically time-wasting quests.
Time
and that is my
wasters.
biggest problem with this game. It's just, like, they are so I don't even know how to word it besides them being filler content, but it's so bad in how they were added to the game. It's as if the developers were thinking, there's about 8 hours worth of content here, we're going to have to add all this random stuff to exploration outside of the story.
Oh, no.
To get people.
Do you mean like every video game does? Like, as far back as, like, well, even PlayStation 2 era. Like, that's a thing in video games. They like to do stuff like that. They've been doing that for years. Like, are you new here, Born to Game? I don't think so. I think you play games. Do you play too many games? I think he needs a break. Maybe he needs a different job.
To build up their playtime. Because once you reach, I believe it's Ocean Avenue, and you get to the Serling Hotel, that is where you'll find the majority of the Lost and Found quests. The ones that have you go
Missing
looking
persons.
for weapons and things, they are really, really well done. But it's as if they couldn't come up with enough of the Lost and Found quests to have you
Imagine that, guys. You're playing a zombie game, and there's a missing persons billboard toward the end of the game where you can actually just chillax and sort of step away from the main story and just maybe go find some people who are missing to kind of just explore the world at your own pace and do something that's not like major the story beat driven. Like, that's so crazy. Why would they do that? That's just terrible. Damn.
going looking for weapons, so they came up with missing reports of people, and those really, really pissed me off because there are so many chucked at you as soon as you get to the Serling Hotel and you've unlocked
so many.
And all they are is you go to a different map, you look for this person, you find out they're not there, so you go to a different map and you find that they was there at some point but they're now dead or something.
That's not every missing persons. You don't find some clues in one map and then have to go. Like, there are some like that, but they're not all like that. Do you need a different job? Born to Game, like, if you need a different job, just give me your channel, okay? I'll do your job. I'll do your job for you. Obviously, like, you're really not having a good time just playing video games.
Something stupid like that. They just have you traveling to different maps over and over again. And if you're wanting to complete the side quests, you're wanting to do the Lost and Found quests, you're going to do these, and they become so frustrating because they are so repetitive. It's essentially just a fetch errand. And
no.
Really, really...
Fetch quests in a video game? Who would have thunk it? That's so wild. Dang. Fetch quests in a video game. Lost and Found. Missing persons. That's terrible. Why would games do that? Jeez.
He let the game down for me because I enjoyed the story for the most part, especially when you're introduced to some of the new zombie types, the Apex variants. That was really, really good fun. The weapon...
Okay, I can't do anymore. Okay, all right. He's so silly. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was me. Okay, I don't got fancy recording equipment, you know. I'm small potatoes, so this is the best I can do. Born to Game. Poor guy. He's like really struggling with this game. It's like, oh, it's just mid. It sucks. Oh, the game's gotten better. And then he released another video. There's a big problem with this game. Oh, poor baby. Poor baby.